All right, dive rolls for Tinker Tots, Younger Boys Freestyle, Junior Jumpers, and Parent Tots also. So we're going to show you a couple different ways of spotting. One is a heavier spot for a kid that needs a lot more help, and you're kind of cradling their body with your arms right here. So JP is going to show us that from his knees because he's going to be a little kid right now. So the little kids they're kind of bouncing on their knees. They're going to bounce, 1, 2, 3, go. And you're catching them right there and then helping them roll over. One thing you want to make sure you're telling your kids is don't reach way out on the mat, but instead reach a little closer, and that's going to help with that pivot point on the roll. So stand up tall. If your kid is, back up just a little please. If your kid's a little bit more ready, a little bit more advanced, probably the Junior Jumper 1 classes, we're going to bounce up. I like to put one hand on the knee and one hand on the belly. 1, 2, 3, go. And I just help lift and then help tip them over. All right, the next thing we're going to do for the younger kids are just going to climb over that, but the older kids are going to lay down on it and do a Superman, nice and big, and hold it for their age. Okay? Younger kids are just going to climb in and out of this. Older kids are going to jump, like bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. All right, over the sharks, we're going to tease them. The older kids are going to tease them with 2 push-ups on each one. The Junior Jumpers. 1, 2. Then they're going to do the next shark, same thing. 1, 2. But the little kids are going to do their mountaintop hop. So JP, will you come back? Yep. Do 1 foot up, please, when you do a mountaintop hop. And just leave kind of like think of it like an upside down out. There you go. Mountaintop hops for the little kids. Very good, JP. All right, right here, the Junior Jumpers can scoot a little bit back to the edge, and then they're going to kind of just make sure you tell them don't back up into the other class. Yep. And then they're going to just run, jump, and do a dive roll on the top there, JP. Good. And the younger kids, depending on their age and their ability, they can bear walk across the top of it. They can roll across the top if you think they're ready for that and they won't fall off the side. But climbing up and bear walking across the top is a great option for those younger kids. And then they can still hop down. And then we're going to do mountaintop hops right here. Handstands for the Junior Jumpers. Good. And then over here, notice we've got those offset from each other so that the kids don't kick each other while they're next in line. And then the last one is we've got a dive roll by themselves. Good. So you can adjust this gap right here as needed for your ages. Thanks, JP. All right, we're going to focus on some modified donkey kicks today for the younger kids and for the beginners. So this video will be for the Parent Tots, the Tinker Tot girls, the boys freestyle 3 and 4-year-olds, and the Junior Jumper 1s. So you can do your normal string of jumps, like you do regularly, like stretch, tuck, and straddle. And then we're going to try some new ones this week. Hey, JP, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to try some new ones this week. We're going to have the kids come to the circle, put their hands down, and they're going to try to bounce their feet like 2 or 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Next circle. Good. Next one. Good. And they can jump in between the circles instead of just walk. All right, hop down. And then we're going to do some rolls over the sharks. With your Junior Jumper 1s, you can tell them to do some dive rolls. They can kind of jump and roll. With your Tinker Tots and Parent Tots, that's a little bit much for them. So just have them do a regular forward roll. Thanks, JP. Tinker Tots, the youngest boys freestyle, ages 3 and 4, and of course Parent Tots are gonna work on these bars. Go ahead, JP. We're gonna do spider hang on the silver bar. The kids can do it all by themselves. So obviously, if you need the taller block for them to do that off of safely, please use that. You probably will. Okay, JP. Next one. This will be your coaching station, you can kind of kneel or sit right here. We're going to have a pile of fake leaves. The kids are going to hang on the bar. Hang on the bar, JP. Scoop up the leaves with their feet and put them in the bucket. Good. So obviously JP's really tall, much taller than those kids will be. So when they're doing that, they'll be, you want this bar height to be where their body is actually stretched out. Scooping the leaves, putting them in the bucket. The next one, we've got a block to pinch with their feet and swing. Swing your body, not kick your legs. I know it's kind of hard on, there you go, JP. Perfect.